I've been living in Spain for a while now, in actual fact more than 20 years, and I think I've reached that point where I can officially do something slightly dangerous. I'm going to rank Spanish food. I mean properly rank it, from life-changing to I don't like it. But I should warn you, I've definitely got a couple of opinions in here that people are not necessarily going to agree with, and especially one or two that might annoy a few Spaniards. Now, when you live long term in Spain, the one thing that you realise pretty quickly is that Spanish food isn't just food, it's culture, it's identity, and honestly, it's even a bit of a personality test. Everyone here in Spain has strong opinions about it. So today I thought I'm going to add mine. Now, I'm ranking some of the most iconic Spanish foods based on a simple system. So let's get into it. All right. A quick breakdown so this video makes more sense. We've got 5 tiers. The first tier is S tier. This is life-changing food. You should move to Spain simply for this food. Then we've got A tier. A tier means it's absolutely amazing. I'd order it anytime. Next up is B tier. B tier means it's a solid food. I'll eat it no problem. Next is C tier. C tier means basically I don't really like it. I get the hype, but it's just not for me. And then finally, the 5th tier is D tier, which is I actively don't like it. Hopefully we're not going to get too many C or D tiers, but we'll see. Okay, I want to start strong. Let's start with jamón ibérico. Now, the first time you try this, you're going to think it's just another ham, but once you've started tasting it, you're then going to question every other ham you've ever eaten. Jamón ibérico, it melts in your mouth, it's salty, it's rich, and somehow just feels like it shouldn't be this good. So for that reason, I'm going to rank this as S tier, no debate. The next food is paella. Now, paella is one of those dishes where everyone in Spain has an opinion, and they're all slightly serious about it. When it's done properly, especially if you're eating it by the coast, it just hits differently. And what you often find is that the table goes quiet halfway through eating it. And if that happens, that's usually a very good sign. So I'm going to rank paella as S tier. Next up is tortilla espanola. Now, this looks simple, but it's ridiculously good. Eggs, potatoes, olive oil, maybe some onion, and that's it. But somehow, I personally think it's one of the most comforting foods here in Spain. And if it's good on my plate, it disappears instantly. So again, for that reason, I'm going to rank this as S tier. Next is one of my personal favourites, and that's Queso de Cabrio y membrillo. This is basically goat cheese with membrillo. It's a combination in my mind that just shouldn't work as well as it does. You get a salty, creamy cheese and then this sweet, dense quince paste that just cuts through everything perfectly. It's simple, but in my opinion, it's ridiculously addictive. I could eat it all day. So for that reason alone, I'm ranking this as S tier, no hesitation. Next up, we've got Gambas Peel. Now, this is one of those dishes that can change the mood of the table. It arrives still bubbling, usually in a clay dish. And what you often find is everyone, once it arrives, just goes quiet. And that's because it's all about one thing, bread. What you see is people that they're not even really eating the prawns properly. They're just trying to soak up with the bread as much as that of that garlic and chili and olive oil mixture. And what I find is it typically starts as a small tapper and then it turns into this whole experience where I'm normally saying, let's order another one of those. So I'm going to rank this as A tier, which is slightly dangerous. Next up are croquetas. Now, croquetas they're dangerous. You think you're just going to have one or two, and then, like Gambas Peel, you find yourself suddenly ordering more of them. Every bar does them differently, and somehow they're always good. I've never had bad croquetas. So, for that reason, I'm going to rank that as A tier, because no self-control is required for these. Then we've got Patatas Bras. Now, this is where Spain gets competitive at times. Every place insists that their sauce is the authentic one. Smoky, spicy, creamy. I've stopped trying to understand it, and instead I just accept it now. So I'm going to rank these as A tier, pure bar energy. Then we've got gazpacho. Now in 35-degree Andalusian heat, this makes perfect sense. It's refreshing, it's light, and it's exactly what you need. But outside of that context, I'm not fully convinced. So for that reason, I'm ranking this as B tier, which is seasonal respect. Then we've got Queso Manego. Now this is solid, reliable, traditional, and it's always there and it's never disappointing. But personally, it's not something that I crave. So for that reason, I'm going to rank it as B tier, which basically means it's respectable. Then we have pulpo a la gallega. So this is one that might annoy people. I've tried pulpo a few times and I just don't enjoy it. It's not bad. I get why people like it, but for me, it's C tier. I wouldn't really order it. It's not something that craves my attention. Then we've got Judos. Now this is a controversial take. Good, but I don't fully understand the obsession yet. It feels more like an experience than a best food ever moment for me. So I'm putting that in the C tier category. Anyway guys, that's my ranking of some traditional Spanish food after living here for so long. But honestly, the biggest thing I've realised is this. There's no real bad food here in Spain. Even the simplest dishes feel intentional. But what surprised me most is how personal it becomes here in Spain. And that goat cheese and membrillo combo, oh my God, that might genuinely be one of my favourite discoveries since moving here all those years ago. Anyway, I'm sure I've probably annoyed a few people with my ranking. I think even maybe some of the foods I've put in this list, maybe there's some I should have added. Let me know, what did I get completely wrong? Tell me in the comments. Let me know how you would have ranked some of these foods. Anyway, as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button. Also hit the hype button. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It's not going to cost you a penny, but it really helps this channel to grow. Anyway, enjoy whatever you're doing for the rest of the day, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one.